Yo, guys, what up, people? How you doing? And look at what we have in the building today. Oluseyi Kubana, number one. Okay, number one. You know how it is. I
Hi
did, bro.
there, hi there. What's going on? What's going on? How far?
My dear, I did right the longest time.
Yeah.
I did be for that zanga. That zanga, we just decoded
We
from
did
outside.
we did this country together. We did pray make 2023 elections. Now God go help us. Now God go help us. How you doing now?
God, I did very well, man. I'm good.
Yeah, what's
Good.
going on? Welcome to Gusto Reactions.
You already know it is Gospel Reactions where we do things, where we make other topics and talk about a lot of things.
Definitely.
Thank you guys. Thank you guys for always being here with us, for the likes, the comments. We truly appreciate you. You guys are the reason why we come here all the time to react to
Definitely.
different things. Yeah. Sheyi, there's this artist that has been doing a whole lot, shutting down almost everywhere, all over the globe and everything. Recently, Odogwu sold out Ziggo Arena in the Netherlands.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Burna Boy has been on the Space Drift tour for a while now. First of all, before we even continue go into the main discussion, do you think that this tour is becoming too long? I think it started sometime last year and it hasn't ended till now.
Well, I believe that first and foremost, you have to give it up for Burna Boy. In terms of the tour being too long, I don't think it's too long. Burna Boy is getting, the demand that he deserves, all over the world. And of course, if he still gets those demand and everything, why should he not continue the tour? He can't reject the cash, he can't reject the money. And of course, he's also not released a new album. So he can still, still do the Space Drift tour right now. There's nothing occupying his time at the moment. So yeah, it's a tour. And I really think that he can go for as long as possible if he wants to. I mean, it's more money for him.
Yeah, it is more money. Yeah. Looking at the trend of the tour is in performing over and over different places, so performances. You think that at any point Burna Boy should maybe change his style of performance? Because right now there are a lot of things that we know he does. He does the leg walk thing, dancing backward, and then he always has dope entrance. 3 times he's repeated the space car singing that the F1 carries. Do you think he should do anything different to spice up his performances?
Well, I think that because most of these locations are quite different from each other, a lot of people see these things on social media, they see it on Twitter, on Instagram and everything. But imagine someone who saw that on Twitter, what happened at the Ziggo Arena, on Twitter, and is in Berlin, let's say in Germany. That person also wants to experience that kind of thing, live. So I think that if it's not the same venue, it can as well do it over and over again. And the truth is, the set of songs, in terms of the set list, is going to be different. So I believe that Burna Boy is a performer, is a classic stage performer. And I believe that in everything that he does, he actually brings that extra feel to it. So yeah, he should just be himself. He's a performer and he just do what he knows how to do best.
Talking about Ziggo Arena, Burna Boy sold out Ziggo Arena in Netherlands.
Bro, it was
the first African artist to do
and he got a medal for it.
Why? And he got a medal, but then why has everywhere been so silent? Like why are people quiet about it? Like it's nothing.
Okay, so the thing is, it's quite funny.
Too surprised.
It's quite funny when I saw a couple of tweets, on Twitter, saying stuff like, "Oh, Burna Boy just sold out the Ziggo Arena 17,000. The first African artist got like a cup, a World Cup thing,
a cup,
for it and everything. All the records across Europe, the Space Drift tour, and that the media are silent. But I don't think it's about the media being silent. Yes, I would say that maybe they are right to an extent that if it was a WIZKID or if it was a Davido, it would have been blown out of proportion and all of that.
Yeah.
But who blows these things? Who really blows these things? The fans blow it. Teddy BG would go all the way to say, OBU the greatest. OBU just did this. Even the things that didn't happen. Even the things that did not happen. They are going to, when you mix a lot of truth and you now add small light to it and everything, it makes it look like it's the truth all over. Same for WIZKID fans, WIZKID FC, always hyping up the very little, things that WIZKID does and all of that. So
yeah,
Burna Boy, does he really have? I mean, you're on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. A lot of the time is a WIZKID hype that we see. A lot of the time is Davido hype that we see. Burna Boy is the only one that hypes himself by himself. And that's
so are
you
saying that the outsiders are not doing enough for Burna Boy?
They are not doing enough. They're not. It's either
outsiders.
No, it's either he doesn't have a lot of fans, or is not ready to also, for all we care, there's a lot of talks on social media about, Davido actually has some team members who monitor the activity of 30BG, and maybe they give them some info. There's been talks about Jada and the rest of the team supplying some info to WIZKID FC and everything for them to post anything that WIZKID does not post. But does Burna Boy actually have all of that? I mean, he has his mom, Namix Bosogulu, has Runami, has a couple of other Nisi as well. But does he have someone who relates with the outsiders? Someone that gives info to these guys? Someone that monitors the activities of the outsiders? Is anyone proud to come on social media? We see a lot of, I'm WIZKID FC. I'm 30BG. But do you see anyone come and say, I'm an outsider? I'm an outsider.
They even go out as far as collecting awards for WIZKID.
Do you understand? So that's the thing. So it's about the fan base, because whatever WIZKID does, it is not WIZKID doesn't post a lot of these things. He doesn't. Davido as well, can do quite a lot, but we know he has fans that will, ride for him any day, anytime. But does Burna Boy have those fans? Or maybe Burna Boy's fans are the tush people who go to offices, don't have time to start forming, I stand this artist or not. But I think that in terms of the 17,000, Ziggo Arena, in Amsterdam, it's not the first time. In 5 months, Burna Boy sold out 20K capacity, 20.3 Accor Arena twice in 5 months. He's about to sell out the Madison Square Gardens as well. He sold out Ziggo Arena. He sold out Switzerland, in Geneva as well. He's done a lot of shows across Europe, and boy, he has sold out every single one of them. So why is it not trending on social media? Why are people not talking about it? See, we've come to the age where social media standship is the end thing. Everybody will carry their artist on their head, you get, and push. But it's unfortunate that Burna Boy does not have the artists, or the fans rather, who will carry him on, on their head and say, it's Burna Boy.
Anything.
You get, it's Burna Boy, it's ride or die and everything. And it's unfortunate. He's doing quite a lot, but the silence has been there because there are not enough people to amplify, those records. That's the thing.
True that. So for you now, what would you suggest Burna Boy and the outsiders do? Should you get to relate more with probably those in charge of the fan pages? Because if you look at a WIZKID, for instance, WIZKID posts stuff from WIZKID News a lot. He retweets them on Twitter. He posts them on his IG stories and everything. When there's something new that he did not post and they posted, he posts on his story. And you could tell some exclusive videos that goes up on WIZKID News that are not on his page. Like, there's someone that is sending info to this guy. Same thing with Davido. There's a Davido HQ. There's a Davido exporter, and like a couple of other pages that Davido also reposts and once in a while, and they send stuff to. So what should Burna Boy do better in this regard, so that at least all of his groundbreaking records can be more celebrated and appreciated?
Well, I know Burna Boy, for one, is one artist that likes to do quite a lot by himself. He likes to let the performance actually do the talking.
Sure.
He has always made it a norm or a point to make sure that, me, I know they shout, but anywhere I go, I kill the show, I sell out the crowd and everything. But it's also the same person who will say, the media do not support, the media do not. The truth is, the media itself in Nigeria, you get, have this whole, if it's not trending, we won't pick it up.
We won't jump on it.
We won't jump on it. So Burna Boy is one person who he wants the media to support him. He wants people to support him. He wants people to sing his praises, like WIZKID, like Davido, or to say all the things. These things are not, they're not organic anymore. They are not. It has to be orchestrated in one way or the other. So you see WIZKID, getting along with TY Dollar Sign or something, and you see it everywhere. You see Davido, being in the studio with one other artist, you see it everywhere. But you just did the incredible of selling out different thousands of shows in Europe every single week or something. And people are just acting like, it's nothing. And you see him posting on his Instagram, you see, him posting all of that, the videos and everything, but nobody is amplifying that thing. It's simply because the fans that he has as well, do not have it, because everyone is jostling for the little attention. If Burna Boy fans are talking about the Ziggo Arena, WIZKID fans are probably picking up another topic to talk about. Davido fans are also picking topic to talk about and everything. So it's a case of who has the highest noise, who can make the highest noise and everything. Before you know, the WIZKID, the Davido fan base are able to kill off, whatever noise that Burna Boy fans are trying to make and everything. So I think that it has to be more intentional. You get Burna Boy wants it. He loves the fact that
he loves being praised.
Yes. So that's why he does it himself. Oh, Davido doesn't have money more than me. This doesn't have money more than me. I'm the richest artist and everything. In terms of richest artists and all of that, Burna Boy's fans should be the ones saying it. They should be the ones saying it. Actually, he's saying, but for him, those things is, he does. Is simply an indirect way of saying, if the fans are not going to do it for me, I'm going to do it myself. You understand? So I believe that if he wants to continue doing it by himself, it's fine. But the true, validity, the best way to show all of these things is if achievements are being said by, the third party, by the other party. It validates everything, not you saying it, because you won't say bad things about yourself. You always say good things about yourself. So let other people say all the achievement that you've achieved, all the things that you've done, all the shows that you've packed out, all the shows you've sold out and everything. And it's intentional. Eventually, outsiders have to come through for Burna Boy. And that's just the truth.
All right, guys. You heard Sheyi speak. He said it all. Outsiders, you have to come through for Burna Boy. And Burna Boy himself also has to be intentional about all of these things. So, guys, let us know what you think. What should Burna Boy do differently to get more of the praises that he deserves, the accolades for the incredible things he's doing? I'll be here in the comment section, checking out your comments to catch on in the next episode of Gusto Reactions. He first signing out with Sheyi Kubana.